about 2 years ago now, on Mother's Day, I was with my brother Josh and my mom Lori, and we were walking in Hibbing on the sidewalk, having a good time, deciding we're going to go get a drink or two and just relax and spend time with her mom. And doing so, we go into a bar called Mike's Pub. We walk in, we sit down, and we eat, we drink a few drinks, get a little warmed up, just having a good time. And at the same time, I noticed that there's probably a 42, possibly even 60-year-old lady, somewhere in that age range. I know it's pretty broad. Somewhere in that age range, there's a lady sitting by herself at the bar, just by herself. And in my head, I go, it's Mother's Day. Why is this woman not with her children or with, I don't know her circumstances. So I as we're about to leave, I say something to her and I go, hey, what's going on? Where are your kids at? You should be celebrating Mother's Day. And she goes, I know that they didn't want to see me today. They just didn't want to see me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? She goes, yep, they just didn't, they didn't want to spend time with me today. They're at the lake. So this made me like a little sad and like feel horrible for this lady because it's Mother's Day and you should always spend time with your mother or mothers or types of mothers on Mother's Day. Stepmoms, all the above. And as we're walking out, I was kind of thinking about it. I'm like, everyone deserves someone to care about them. Everyone deserves to have people love and want the best for them. So we're walking out, and right next to Mike's Pub at the time, there wasn't a building on the side of it or something. It was somewhere on the edge of wherever bar we were at. There were some flowers. So I went and started picking them, and my mom and my brother are like, what are you doing? I'm like, you'll see. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, you'll see. So I grab the flowers, I go inside, and I go up to the lady and say, Happy Mother's Day. I hand them to her. I give her a hug, and I kiss her on the top of her head, and I walk out. That is something where there is so little people need to feel encouraged and loved. And to feel like the world's a better and hopeful, amazing, incredible place. I'm not telling you this story to be like, oh wow, look, I did something really sweet, really nice. I'm telling you that because maybe that woman went home and she didn't end it because someone cared about her. Maybe that lady went home and felt just a little bit better about herself. Like anyone cared about her. I don't know. Who knows what happened after that, or where she went, or what she did, or if she ended up being together with her kids, or whatever the case may be. The point is, when you think of, because there's times that you see someone on the side of the road, or you see someone post something on Facebook, or you see a friend or family mention they need help, talk about needing help, talk about needing money, struggling in some way or another, or something is going on. Something is going on in their life, and you can notice something's going on in this person's life. And maybe it's just through how they talk to you, maybe it's not directly, maybe it's indirect. There's something going on in the person's life you see around you. It doesn't have to be a friend, a family, it could be a complete stranger. You need to act. You need to be that which you want to see in the world. Life only becomes better for you personally when this happens. The world only becomes better when everyone does this. We talk, we post, we comment, we share, we tell everyone what's going on in our lives. And the vast majority of the time, most people tend to have a very difficult time actually acting on doing just about anything. And I'm imploring you, you need to act. When you see people on the side of the road that look thirsty, just go, someone's walking on the side of the road. I'll give you an example of something I didn't do. I didn't do this, and I feel bad about it. Every day now, I try to do things I feel good about, and sometimes I go, I should have done that. There was a guy riding his bike, no shirt on. He looked hot as hell. I waved at him like this. It was in the middle of downtown Grand Rapids, and then I drove off. And then same thing, I got home and I went, why didn't I like stop and say something to him? Or why didn't I like go get him some water, get something to drink, and then drive back and just give it to him and then drive away? There's things like this that you and I need to make sure we do more of. Every day, until it's a habit. Until everyone develops a habit of being good, of being amazing, of being incredible, of being empathetic, of being loving of one another all the time to everyone around them. You have to act, not think about, not talk about, not get all hooray, not get all excited, not get, like, it's cool to talk about it, sure. But to actually do something that makes just a little difference in someone's life around you. And it feels amazing to do this when you do things like this. It feels incredible. And it is incredible. One little thing you do, and there's online stories of this all the time, of something someone did for a stranger and that stranger decided not to off themselves. Or they decided, you know what, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and that led to a series of incredible events because someone just decided there's a moment around me where I could do just a little bit of good, sacrifice a little bit of myself for someone else. Why don't I just do that? And then you go and you do that. That's where a lot of meaning comes in life. That's where you feel amazing about yourself. That's where change can happen. And I thought of telling you the story because it's just an example of something I fortunately did do in the moment that, don't get me wrong, most people, almost everyone I know, almost everything I do, people think is weird, strange, not sure why, you name it. It's just how I am because I actually care about people. I've done many and many things. Most people go, what? You need to actually care about people. And you also need to care about yourself. This is another lesson in itself, is that there's a lot of people, including myself at times, that also we give, take care of and love other people. We don't do that for ourselves. We don't love, forgive, and take amazing care of ourselves, which is just as important. That is just as important as how you treat other people. You should treat yourself like you would treat your loved ones, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your children. Treat yourself like that. Treat your spouse like that. Treat everyone, including you, like that every single day. And if you do that, what bad's going to come from it? You have literally, this is one of my favorite arguments when I talk about this. You have nothing better in your life to do than to love and to give to yourself and others. Nothing is worth this. Literally, by definition, the best thing you can do is love and be good to yourself and everyone around you. And I think sometimes, in these videos, I sound cliche. This isn't like soft either. This actually isn't cliche. This isn't soft. This isn't like just talking about really good, feel-good stuff. It is difficult to do these things and to do these things consistently. No one does them. How many people do you know actually go out and try to do this stuff every single day? How many people talk about this stuff every single day? Almost no one. That's a problem. But there's a solution in that problem, and that's you need to become this. I'm attempting to become this. I'm trying to influence others to become this. You need to do the same. I wish you an amazing day. And I hope today you wish someone else an amazing day. And you wish yourself an amazing day. God bless and take care.